Hi everyone, welcome to our new travel video blog series from Trip Days India. This time it is about a trek organized by the Forest Department of Kerala at a place called Viripara Waterfalls, which is around 20 kilometers from the town of Munnar. We were staying at Ela Ikulan Nature Retreat, from where it was just 7 kilometers to reach the trek starting point. The trek happens close to Letchmi Estate in Munnar, from where you move deep into the forest track. We were 4 of us and we had Murugannan as our guide to take us atop the Kannadipara. The trek is organized by the Forest Department of Kerala and operates from a temporary office at Viripara Waterfalls. There is a charge of around 300 rupees per person, and make sure that you carry a bottle of water per adult and a small packet of biscuit to recharge yourself when you reach atop Kannadipara. Murugannan will give you small pouches of salt to remove the leeches that get into your feet to suck blood. The trek route is through Guar forest and there are numerous leeches throughout the path. Make sure you wear a good shoe with socks. They don't provide leech socks here. The trek happens only when it does not rain. They organize the trek only if it has not been raining for the past 3 days. We started for the trek at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We walked past Viripara Waterfalls where the river flows downstream, and from there we take a deviation through the borders of Letchmi Estate and slowly get into the forest track. The first leg of the trek involves steep steps. After climbing these steep steps for around 20 minutes, you get into a core forest track. You really have a nice trekking path here. The variety of trees you have around is amazing. Sighting of giant squirrels and small wild beings are quite common. However, we were informed that in case if you get to see an elephant or an Indian Guar, you will have to slowly retreat from the trek. The faunal population of the region includes elephants, Nilgiri langur, bonnet macaws, lion-tailed macaws, leopards, tigers, jungle cats, jackals, wild dogs and sloth bears. Presence of mongoose, Indian Guar, sambar, barking deer, mouse deer and wild boar have been reported from this region. We were not so lucky to sight anything, but the flora and fauna of the forest are rich. Also, this is going to be a very interesting trek for birders. Leeches tried their best to crawl into our legs, but somehow we managed enough to keep them away from our feet. Towards the last leg of the trek, we could see footprints of elephants, fox, Indian Guar and coffee bean excretion of squirrels are quite common here. After some tedious trek, at last we reached Kannadipara, a beautiful viewpoint from where you could see the forest of the valley surrounded by the chain of hills of the Western Ghats. We sat down on the rocks for a while and decided to return back. We returned through a different route and had a lot of steep steps, and we reached back pretty fast. We reached around 4 in the evening, gave a rinse to our feet and face at Viripara Waterfalls and slowly got back to the starting point. It was fun and some good venturing into the forest close to Munnar. Please do check below for more information about this trek. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and use the comment box to put in more queries and comments about this trek. Do click subscribe to get more interesting updates from us. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.